Mali said to France, "Enough." Burkina Faso said, "No more." Niger said, "Leave our land." And together, the Sahel formed the Alliance of Sahel States, AES, a bold, defiant stand against centuries of French exploitation. But just when the enemy was expelled, another figure steps forward, smiling, well-dressed, speaking of brotherhood and African unity. That figure is Morocco. But we must ask, is Morocco really here to help? Or is France simply changing clothes? But Pan-African brothers and sisters, we must ask, whose hand is truly behind this extended arm? Morocco presents itself as a fellow African partner, ready to support the alliance of Sahel states. But let us not forget, Morocco is one of France's oldest and most loyal allies in Africa. French companies dominate Morocco's economy. French troops train in Moroccan forces. French influence runs deep in Rabat's halls of power. So when Morocco says, "We want to help the Sahel," are they speaking for themselves or for Paris? Could this be France's Trojan horse, re-entering the Sahel disguised in African robes? After being kicked out through the front door? Africa has seen this before. Colonial powers using black faces to enforce white agendas. New flags, same masters, same exploitation. France was kicked out of the Sahel, but she has not given up. She is desperate to regain access to uranium, gold, and strategic military zones. And what better way than through a proxy that speaks our language, looks like us, and pretends to stand with us? Morocco may carry an African passport, but who stamps it? Let's be clear, France has not abandoned her imperial ambitions. What she lost through brute force in Mali and Niger, she now seeks to regain through soft power, economic deals, and regional proxies. And Morocco, with its own growing influence and close ties to France, might just be the perfect vessel. Under the banner of quote-unquote African unity, is Morocco helping France recolonize the Sahel? Not with guns this time, but with contracts, diplomacy, and deceit. And what of Western Sahara? A land still under illegal Moroccan occupation. A people, the Sahrawis, still fighting for their freedom. Could Morocco's sudden friendship with the AES countries be a strategic move to gain legitimacy for its brutal occupation? But aligning with anti-French Pan-African states, is Morocco trying to cleanse its image and silence African voices that once stood with Western Sahara? Would the AES's moral credibility be used to whitewash an African land theft? The Sahel has taught us what resistance looks like. Mali, Burkina Faso, Niger, you have inspired the continent by rising from the ashes of colonialism. But beware, every revolution has its betrayers. Every rising empire faces infiltrators, and every victory is followed by a counterattack. Let us not trade one colonial master for another, or one imperial puppet for a glossier version. Let us not allow the blood of Sankara, Lumumba, and Sahelian martyrs to be used as a bargaining chip in Morocco's geopolitical games. The Sahel stands at a crossroads. It can remain the beating heart of African resistance, or become another outpost of French ambition, wearing Moroccan perfume. AES leaders must ask themselves, are we aligning with Morocco or with the same colonial system we just buried? And to Morocco we say this: true African solidarity cannot coexist with the colonization of Western Sahara. You cannot occupy African land and claim to free African people. Pan-Africanism is not a slogan. It is a promise to fight all forms of imperialism, to stand with every oppressed African, and to never let the enemy back in through the back door. Thank you.